75 years ago, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor, forcing the United States entry into World War II. And on this 75th anniversary of the attack, a special ceremony marked a day of remembrance and reflection. The ceremony was held at Kilo Pier on Joint Base Pearl Harbor, Hickam, overlooking the USS Arizona Memorial and Battleship Missouri Memorial. It brought together hundreds of Pearl Harbor survivors and other World War II veterans and their families, as well as witnesses, elected officials, and dignitaries. Keynote speaker Admiral Harry B. Harris of the U.S. Pacific Command opened with a rousing speech, praising survivors and those who gave their lives.
For those who gave their last full measure of devotion for their nation that day, we feel a deep sense of sorrow. Yet we're also inspired by their great gift to the world, the gift of freedom itself.
Also part of today's ceremony, a missing man formation flyover, gun salutes, pass-in review, and a tugboat water tribute. Marissa Yamani has more. Marissa?
Joe, Pearl Harbor survivors and their families, veterans who fought in World War II, dignitaries, and even some students from Japan. They were among those handpicked to attend today's commemoration ceremony. Decades have passed and our two countries have long been allies, but today was about remembering and honoring the lives lost. Solemn, heavy, and peaceful. December 7th, 1941 started off much like this day. Nice weather, quiet, paradise.
No one knew it would be the last moment of peace for almost 4 years.
Many of us have heard stories from our parents, grandparents, or great-grandparents about what it was like to be on Oahu that day.
And his memories of that were sad because that afternoon, not very far from here, all federal workers were commandeered. He had to get a gang of men together to pull bodies out of the water.
The attack spurred patriotism, even by those who were thought to be the enemy because of their ethnicity.
10,000 people, our age, draft age, volunteered for this World War II combat team.
After the bombs fell on Pearl Harbor, my father was classified an enemy alien and felt compelled to prove his loyalty to the United States of America.
Pearl Harbor survivors. There aren't many of them left, but for those who could make the trip, it was important to be here.
They're here with their families. They do have a sense that this will be the last time.
Paying tribute to those who lost their lives that fateful day, and those who made the ultimate sacrifice during the war for our freedom. We will never forget. Now, President Obama did not fly in for today's ceremony, but he does plan to visit Pearl Harbor later this month with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Abe will become the first sitting leader from Japan to visit Pearl Harbor since the attacks 75 years ago. Marissa Yamani, KHON 2 News.